Hey, good morning, my friends. I'm Live Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa here with the MLive Morning Weather Update. The grandkids, the Christmas tree, the Christmas presents, uh, all kinds of stuff squeezed me out of my broadcast area for a couple of days. So here I am. Let's get to it. Um, you Pretty mild weather up to Christmas. There are a couple of little weather woes on the day after Christmas. I'll explain that to you. The possibility of a like a 3 to 6 hour burst of freezing rain Friday morning, and we'll look at that. And then we do have some snow toward the end of the holiday weekend, mostly north. So you can really plan around, I think, some of the weather woes and have some pretty decent travel weather if you're doing some driving. So let's just go through the various radar forecasts. Hey, I gotta say hi to some folks. I've been off for a week, got a lot done. Merry Christmas, Larry56. Thank you for subscribing. We do appreciate it. I'll be back at it. Actually, I should tell you, I do have about 4 more days of vacation to use up, and so I'm not sure if I have to work the rest of the year, but it'll be close. Good morning, Jen Webster from Waterford. Good morning, Catherine Cyphers, Grass Lake. Good morning, Bruce. Good morning, Don Savage, and everyone else there. So, radar forecast today should be dry and should be well above freezing in most places. A lot of places will be 45 degrees or more. This is into tomorrow, dry again. So great, really, travel weather the next couple of days. Now, this is tomorrow night, midnight. This is 1 in the morning, Thursday morning, 1 in the morning. Looks like a patch of rain comes through, and it does not look like it's really freezing rain. Hey, good morning, Harbor Beach. We got Harbor Beach on here, folks. We're getting big time now. All right, now next model goes out a little bit further. And again, dry today, no travel issues. Tomorrow, not really any travel issues. Lower Michigan, there's some rain shower activity expected across far northern, lower, and the eastern part of the UP. Hey, good morning, Matt Myers. Looking for the lake effect snow machine to crank up Saturday and Sunday, but I think it's kind of transient. So this is Wednesday. Again, decent travel conditions if you say no freezing rain. Now, this is the middle of the night, Thursday morning, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Indications of just a little couple of hour blip of some light freezing drizzle. And then this is Thursday. Thursday looks good too. That's Christmas. Whoa. Yes. Okay, so now we move on to after Christmas. So we're going to say decent travel. That's what we're focusing on right now, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then here comes Friday. And you'll have to do some planning. So this is Christmas Day. Christmas Day looks dry. Looks, not warm, but fairly mild. This is Friday morning at 9 o'clock and 10 and 11 and noon. So there are indications that an area of freezing rain will develop on the leading edge of this precipitation Friday morning, and then it moves off, it comes to an end, and we should warm up to above freezing. Oh, hold on a second. Thank you. Okay, let's back her up. So again, Christmas Day should be fine. Dry conditions. And then here we go into, this is Christmas Day right there. Here we go into Friday, and right there, 9 o'clock in the morning, 10, 11, noon. What does that mean, the darker shades of pink? That means, a tenth of an inch. It means a rain that freezes. It means that it gets very slick and then moves on to the east. So on Friday, I'm saying travel very early to the south, beat the freezing rain, or wait until the afternoon when it warms up. Now we carry on a little farther and go into the weekend. So this is that same model. So you'll get the same look. It just goes out farther. That's the Friday morning freezing rain. Traverse City to the Saginaw Valley area to Flint, down into Ann Arbor and Detroit. We'll have to keep fine-tuning that. And here's Saturday. Saturday would be a decent travel day. Then the next cold front comes through. This is Sunday morning. And somebody mentioned lake effect. By Sunday night, it should be colder. And not really heavy lake effect, but that's a 1 or 2 inches on the west side of the state, nothing on the east side of the state. So on the east side of the state, after the freezing rain Friday, we probably will have fairly decent travel conditions. Now we're into Tuesday the 30th, and signs that by the time we get toward the first of the year, the cold air will come back. It doesn't appear to be really cold, and it doesn't appear to be like a long-lasting grip where we don't bounce back to freezing after that. So I'm going to still call it fairly transient. Now, what's interesting is that, to me, it has the look of a pretty wet pattern, which at this time of the year, that can make a lot of travel woes. And by wet, I mean into the first couple of weeks of January, it looks like the wetness is shaping up. We'll look at some of the extended forecasts here. 6 to 10 day, it has backed off to normal temperatures, near normal precipitation. 8 to 14 day out to January 5th. Warmer than normal, but also maybe wetter than normal. And look at the 3 to 4 week forecast out to mid-January, leaning toward warmer than normal, but that's really just a formality, I guess I would call it. You'll still be wintry, even if you're slightly warmer than normal. You can still be below freezing at slightly warmer than normal in mid-January. Look at the precipitation pattern. They put a bullseye of wetter than normal weather from Indiana, Ohio, up into lower Michigan. That's that track that looks quite active. So this is just a rest. And I would anticipate that after a couple of storms, then the stronger cold will come down in mid-January. And January is going to be a real winter month, it looks like, as we would expect in most cases. So probably not anything more than normal. I would say that, I would say it could be pretty harried weather, I guess I would say, as we get into mid-January. So high temperatures today. 45 from Saginaw southward, 46 Ann Arbor and Detroit, 43 in Grand Rapids, 40 in Traverse City. I already have a post up about where you get a white Christmas. It's tough to get a white Christmas with the days before Christmas getting up to 40 degrees. Now, tomorrow is a little bit cooler, but still well above freezing. This is Christmas Day. I-94 southward, you're going to feel like it's fairly mild, low 40s. Traverse City 35, UP 20. So really it's warmer than normal. Now here's your Friday. And remember, I showed you the freezing rain. Saginaw, Bay City, Midland, the Thumb, maybe Gladwin northward will have a tough time shaking the ice after it ends. It's about a 6-hour burst of freezing rain, it looks like, and then slowly pecking away. The main interstates with some salt will be fine at 34, but Mother Nature won't be doing the trick. Saturday, temperatures back to the 40s to near 50 in the south half. Sunday, I showed you the cold front coming through, and as we get out to Monday, December 30th, we're back to 20s. But again, not too long-lasting of cold spells just yet. And the reason why basically is because we're in an active storm track. So every storm that comes our way kind of nudges the cold air back up a little bit. The storm comes through, pulls it down, really to to encounter sustained wicked cold, one of these storms has to become a big one, move off to the east, and pull the cold air down. That will happen, and it looks like it'll happen some point in January. Probably, I'm thinking by mid-January or so. But for now, I guess the good news is that we do have decent travel conditions leading up to Christmas Day, and then we have to time our travels on Friday, the day after Christmas. I'll try to keep you updated on that. That's my next chore. Figure that out. Back at it from some vacation. And so watch mlive.com/weather. That's where we'll keep you updated through the holiday season on, any snow, ice, all that good stuff that heads our way this time of the year. Take care. Have yourselves a great day. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Thanks for joining me on this MLive Morning Weather Update. Take care.